Hello, everybody. Hello. We got a German mirror. It's been a while since we've seen a German mirror, and as we are doing a German mirror, I'm giving them a very German hello. Hello. Am I saying that right? Hello. I mean, it's pretty close, right? Julian versus Revnak. If ever there was a rivalry in this game, right now, it is between these two. Vying for rank 1. Well, actually, at the moment, they're both vying for rank 2 because guess what? Kinesi has made it to rank 1. He certainly did at the time of this recording. So Kinesi was rank 1 right now. And he's rank 1 by about 50 elo ahead as well. So good old congratulations to Big Kinesi. Definitely thoroughly deserved. Although Aztec are a little bit OP. T-Heat. You've got to give it to him. He doesn't just play Aztec, he plays Inca, which a lot of people consider very weak. He plays Ports a little bit. Plays a little bit. He plays a few things. I mean, back in the day, he was known for his unbelievable Japan and his Portuguese water booming. And look at this pond. First thing that screams to me is that it's the shape of a heart. Look at the shape of it on the minimap. Ah, Kinesi. I was talking about Kinesi and the go. Okay, moving on. Julian over here, very close next to each other. Look, already at this stage of the game. Julian looking to pick up 85 food. Is that a food treasure as well? Oh no, it's an 85 wood treasure, so even better. Food, nice for the earlier age up, but wood, very good for so many things. Early market techs, early houses, early TPs, you name it. So fantastic stuff there by both. They're going to both be relatively happy with that. There's that 85 food. Obviously, hunting dogs already come in. So German mirrors are interesting. They tend to be Doppelsodner fests, which is really cool because it's funny how the irony that you very rarely see Doppels at all in any matchup, but in the German mirror, they are the meta. In German mirrors, they are the meta. So it's always hilarious to see them. 85, a supply of maple syrup. I mean, Julian is living in Canada at the moment, right? So, that makes sense.
Aufgabe.
Both explorers very, very weak. But Revnak going to get the snare. Age up coming in at about 3 minutes. Oh, but Julian's been aging up for a while. Julian's on 16 villagers population, whilst Revnak's on 17 population. So Revnak gone for the extra villager there. However, Julian did get that early food treasure, so that was probably a big decision maker for him, that he got that 85 food, so he decided to miss an extra villager and go straight for the age up. And look how much faster that age up is. Probably, definitely, I would say worth it. If you get a good food treasure and you can age up a whole villager earlier without any delay or a little bit of delay, I'd definitely say it's worth it because you always get your shipments faster. So your shipments come in faster, you get more tempo, all that sort of good stuff. So interesting developments there. Revnak going all the way over to the top right here. Both of them want to go for the top right. Julian's putting down the foundation, but Revnak is going to put his down first. And you heard that destruction there. That means that Julian's foundation gets automatically destroyed if it hasn't been built on yet. So easy peasy there for Revnak. Going to cost him some time there and potentially 1 or 2 passes of the TP. That's how vitally important that really is. But Julian gets that age up faster. We see a forward settler wagon. Just for a barracks, though. Likewise, we see a forward settler wagon here for Revnak as well. It looks like he's going to be slightly more aggressive, maybe. Or he's just putting down a forward house, maybe. Oh, he's put down 2 forward houses. Interesting. He's herding that herd in, but he's got a juicy herd behind his base as well. There comes the agent for him. A church has gone down for Julian, and Julian is completely skipping the TP. So he was going to go for the TP, but because Revnak destroyed his foundation, he decided to go for a church instead. Maybe he got a little bit spooked and thought there might be some early aggression here, so thought it wouldn't be worth going for the TP. But that's interesting. Instead, you see that often people will just go for church. If they're playing defensive, then they'll just go for church instead. And that's very hard to take down, and it's still 0.7 XP, whilst the TP on average is about 1 XP per second. So Julian shipping his 3 settler wagons first. That is his deck right there. Pretty standard deck for Germany. Revnak. Wait, Julian has already shipped his, right? Wait, Julian must have been really delayed of getting his settler wagons in, because Revnak's already got his in, and he's on his 2nd shipment already. The 1v1 mirror, so he's got like Doppelsodner upgrades as well. Wow. So already Julian, and this is the reason for this placement barracks. Such a big brain move here. Revnak, I'm not sure why he decided to go for this TP, because although it was good denying Julian the ability to make it, like look how easy that is going to be for Julian to take down. Like Revnak, where is his barracks? All the way over here. So maybe it was just because Revnak kind of thought maybe his explorer's already over there. But looking back in hindsight, you know, that was a terrible TP placement, like a terrible TP placement. And now Julian is going to just be constantly getting a 0.7 XP trickle in here. Yeah. Both going for doppels. Like I said, it's meta. It is meta. Look, both going to go for the market tech, still traps. Place the mines, make sure those come in. Both of them are doing exactly the same thing here, and now just making these doppels. Gonna be some cab micro going on here. Julian gonna lose out though, definitely. Oh, that one just about slips away, but he could snare it. Oh no, Julian with the rare miss there. He should have turned to fight. That would have snared these cavalry and would have allowed these Doppelsonders to get in there. But now it's Doppel versus Doppel. Julian is keeping his Explorer nearby. Very, very important. Always want to keep your Explorer in these early Age 2 fights. Always want to keep him nearby. Soaks up lots of damage. Can be used for the snare, etc. So important. And Red Knight having to rebuild his TP. Wow. So that's an extra 200 wood. So yeah, Julian's going to be happy with that, because he's essentially sieged down a whole TP for free. That's 200 wood. Plus XP for Julian, so 19 Vils, 21 Vils for Revnak. Obviously, he did age up with the extra Vil. Oh, look at this, an early trading post going down, and that's going to be for the CDBs. Yeah, Cree settlements coming in here. So that's going to be for the extra bit of eco right here, the corridor ball. Cree trackers would be useful here as well. Okay. More dots on the way. Has Julian got more on the way? He has. Unfortunately, he didn't have any that was ready to pop. But he had to force something here. Otherwise, he was going to lose his barracks. And you definitely don't want to lose your barracks here. Oh, Julian's really pushing it there. But he could lose that. Yeah, that was brave. I mean, Redknack could have turned to fight there. Redknack actually up almost 1,000 score as well. But I'm sure that will change when these 8 bows get here. Yeah, that's why. That's why. He shipped Minimen. He's forced Minimen shipment. And they're going to go down for free. They got barely a shot off each. And the Explorer getting farmed there. Oh, no, Julian lifting his foot off the gas for just a split second. Not even healing his barracks either. Julian K, not like this. Bows are coming in. Oh, he could have sacrificed his dops here and cab to take down that barrack. And look at this. Cab coming in. The blue dop's looking good. He's having to split his dops. But reinforcements coming in from the barrack. The dops take so long to get made. And I tell you what, that's going to be a cleanup for Julian. That was looking really good for blue, for Redknapp. But wow, what a cleanup. I guess those 8 bows really came in handy there. Really good split micro there as well by Julian. Just really, really well played. Those bows obviously having multipliers versus heavy infantry. Yeah, wow. Came in pretty clutch there. Wow, double barracks now. Double barracks. Is it going to be worth it? I mean, that's 5. You could get that in a normal batch. Is he going to be able to get any more out? Yes, he can get 6 out. So double barracks for 1 extra batch of double. It's not even a batch, is it? But as is eco. Wow, now shipping 3 doppels as well. Interesting. The barracks did get repaired. And Revnat was ready just in case it hadn't. But Julian finally realizing that how important that was going to be. Oh, and look at this big brain move right there. Priests getting down on their knees, pleasing Jesus, and singing a prayer for these Doppelsodners. And look at the Doppelsodners' HP go up here. So look at how many weak Doppelsodners there are here. Look, so many Doppels almost dead, like lower than 80 HP here. That was such a big brain move. And he's just made a couple of them. Like, he's just made a couple of priests, and look at the difference that they're making. That's so much resource that they are saving there, and they only cost 100 gold each. Such a good investment there. Usually you only see this when people are kind of making, they've got weak artillery, but definitely worth using in situations like this. And that's thanks to this church. You know, he put that church down, and that's another kind of ability that the church can do here. And now almost all of his doppels are decent HP now, or full HP. But Redknack is going in for it. Julian is trying to age up. Oh, the Doppelsodners have 23 attacks, so Redknack has actually upgraded his Doppelsodners attack. Look at that micro, terrible micro being dragged away there. There's bows, there's cab, there's CDBs, there's priests. And Redknack gonna come out on top, but he's aged up now. So healing all of those Doppels was definitely worth it. Yes, he lost big time here, but it allowed him to kind of hold off for as long as possible in all of his age 3 stuff to get here. Now the question is it gonna be worth it? That stable is surely gonna go down. Redknack did, yep, there it is. The hand infantry attack, he sent that. Doppels being microed here by bows. Stable going down. Does Julian have anything on the way? He does. He's got his 8 skirmishers coming in. These Doppels, even though with their upgraded attack, they are going to be losing to bows here. And now skirms getting made from the barracks. Skirms from the right. Skirms from the left. More Dops coming in. But now, look at that. All of a sudden, Redknack decided to stick to his guns in H2. And it was actually looking really good for him for a second there. He had so many Doppels, but somehow Julian was able to hold on thanks to those Dops. Imagine if those Doppels that didn't get healed. Imagine they would have got absolutely slaughtered, and Redknack could have just dived in against and sieged everything down. So, honestly, that priest play there was just such big brain. Now trying to go for a sneaky raid because he knows he can't do much. Look, Black Rider's on the way as well. Oh, Bo's finding some villagers here, and he's trying to age up, but just calls it instead. 12.5 minutes, not even 13 minutes into the game. We had a Doppelsodner Fienza. That was pretty hype. Revnat deciding to stick to his guns in age 2, shipping hand infantry attack. I'm guessing, did he ship? He must have shipped 3 Dops and then hand infantry attack. And yeah, but wasn't worth it in the end. Julian decided to go for the age up, healing with the priest as well. So that was definitely that was the MVP moment of the game. 100%. That was the MVP moment of the game there. And I think that's going to have to be the fun now because I always say this about healers. If you have a church, get a couple of healers. They are so worth it. Like each Doppelsodner, right, is worth an insane amount of reload. Each Doppelsodner, look at that resources. That's 200 resources. A priest costs 100 gold. If you heal just half of a Doppelsodner's HP, the priest has paid for itself already. So just for healing half HP of a Doppelsodner, 1 priest is worth it. Priests are insane value, guys. You have to be making them. Do not forget about priests. Anyways, let's have a look at the view post game. It was pretty close, but it was just a Doppelsodner fist fight there for most of the game. Revnant actually gathering more resources, but Julian playing a bit safer here, sieging down that early TP, going for the church instead, being able to get those healers out, and it was a massive big brain play there. Villager population. Oh, wait, that's all population. Villager count, you see there, Revnant decided to go for an extra villager on age up. Military, 41 Doppels. Wow, Revnat made 41 Doppels, and Julian only made 15. But he did ship bows, and he aged up and made priests. See, that goes to show 15 to 41 Dops. That is insane. But Julian, thanks to his godly micro, coming out on top there. Fun, German Mirror. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you in the next game. Peace.